This is the Legacy Standard Bible, handy size, inside column reference edition. Welcome to your Not Another Book or Bible Review. My name is Cam Hyde. I'm bringing you your unhindered, unlarge, unwordy, wait, that's not true, book and Bible reviews. And I have this Legacy Standard Bible to review for you today. This was one that I was super excited about, super excited to receive, and I don't think that I'm disappointed, truth be told. Now, check this out. They included this little Gospel of John. I've done a full review on this little Gospel of John, Truth According to John. It's almost a track. And so I will put a link to that in the show notes that you can check out. And spoiler alert, it's a great little gospel track and fantastic. I even used it this morning to share the gospel. So that was pretty awesome. But let's get into the handy size inside column reference. This is a red letter edition. It says red letter on here, which means what I hope is that there will be a black letter in the future. That's what I'm holding out for. I got this faux leather. I don't know if they have a special term. They just call it faux leather. I appreciate that. It doesn't have to have a special term. Black faux leather, got a sword imprinted on the front. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. But let me tell you, it comes with a slip cover on here. Let's take off the slip cover and read for you the fine details here on the back. Now it says that this is the perfect everyday carry for in-depth Bible study. Over 95,000 cross-references, which is just incredible. Now, this is a red letter text with a 9.5 font and over 14,000 translation footnotes. There's red for book titles, running headers, chapter and page numbers. It's a single column, verse by verse layout. The same text pagination as the LSB inside column reference. 32 GSM Bible paper. Thank you for telling us that. That's appreciated. 1,632 pages, Smythe sewn, paste down binding, perimeter stitch faux leather cover, rounded spine and page corners, 2 double-sided satin ribbon markers, tables for weights, measurements, and monetary units, 8 detailed Bible maps, printed and bound in Korea. All right. I've got some thoughts. I've got some thoughts on this, and I am here to share them with you. I have told you all the details that maybe you care about, that maybe people would take their time to talk about, but let's talk about this Bible. First, you see the imprinted sword here. Imprinted sword, I actually think that that's fun. I think that that's fun. You also see the 2 ribbon markers. They're nice and long. I wish they were wider. Let's just be honest. I wish they were wider. Now there, if you notice on the faux leather, you're going to get plain blank white page edges. There's no gilding here, but here's the deal. To keep this affordable, I think they've got to pick and choose their features. In my opinion, they have picked and chosen the right features. They've picked and chosen the right features in this edition. Now, I wish, truth be told, this comes in a few different options. I wish they had made a hardcover of this. And if you're listening out there, 316, please make a hardcover. Also, please make a black letter. If I'm just giving you my wish list, hardcover, black letter. But otherwise, let's talk about why I think they've chosen the right features. So this is Smythe sewn. It seems to have like a vinyl paste down liner. But what I want to tell you is this is a faux leather edition, and look at how flat that lays. Just look at the flexibility there. It's incredible for a budget edition. That's what we'll call this. You call it a budget edition. And I think, let's just, truth be told, I think that 316 is making the best budget Bibles on the market. There, I said it. You've got 32 GSM paper in this, and this paper is nice. This is nice paper. It feels good. It doesn't stick together. This is a nice text block for a budget edition. And I love that. And I'm just talking to you about some of the features of this, non-premium Bible. Did I hope to receive a goatskin edition? Of course I did. Who doesn't love a goatskin? But this faux leather is incredibly nice. And I just want you to look at this. This is Leviticus. Look how flat that lays in Leviticus. That is so nice. I got the indexed edition. I actually really like the index tabs myself. I've heard some people say they don't like them. I like them. Check this out. This is Timothy. Look how flat you're laying here in Timothy. Let's go over to Revelation, see what we get. I mean, look at that. That stays open. That doesn't happen in other editions. I'm telling you, that doesn't happen. So this is incredible. Now, it is red letter. I've seen a lot of people lament that fact. Now, let's take a look here, if you can. This is Mark 4, that red letter. If you can tell, it's consistent, it's dark. I don't have a problem with red letter when it's consistent and it's dark. You see those numbered accents right there? That's a nice feature. Now, the block itself, I love this. So this is the same pagination as the ICR, the inside column reference. And the ICR is my favorite LSB block, but it is massive. All right, so I brought one. Here's a hardcover ICR. It is massive. It is big. It is, you're going to get in the ICR a lot bigger type size. It's an 11 point, if I remember right, and I love that. It's great for study. It's great for a desk. It's great for preaching. It's not great for travel. It is thick, right? It's thick. Let's hold them up side by side. Now just look at the size difference between those two. Look at the size difference between the ICR and the handy ICR. And that's a significant size difference. And this one is just portable. You can toss it in your bag. You can take it with you. This might be the perfect size LSB Bible. I know a lot of people really want a thin line with center column references. That would be super nice too. Don't get me wrong. But this is a nice Bible. And so you've got the same pagination as your ICR. So you've got your single column verse by verse. You've got your references on the inside. You've got your textual notes on the bottom. This is an incredible Bible. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, I'm going to finish up this review telling you one thing I wish that they would have done different. So here at the end, you've got your maps, and you've got monetary units, you've got maps, and these are black and white maps. Can I make a request or just make a suggestion? And then you've got pages for notes, which I do like the pages for notes in the back, some dot matrix paper, pages for you to take some notes. Here's my request. Get rid of the maps and give us a concordance. I would even be okay if it was a little thicker to have the concordance, because the ICR, the big one, is incredible. It's got this giant concordance in the back that is super useful for your study. And certainly if you're going to use a concordance, maybe you're going to grab the ICR. But I will say it's nice to have the concordance if you're going to have this as an on-the-go study resource. And so that would be my preference, my personal request. And some people love maps. I just don't think they're necessary. I don't find them really useful. And so I'd be fine to scrap the maps and put in a smaller concordance. It'd be all right. So that's my take. The handy ICR, I do think if you are a fan of the Legacy Standard Bible, this is just an incredible, incredible offering from 316. So you can pick one up. I'll link to it in the show notes. You can pick it up through that. I would appreciate it if you found this useful. Share it with somebody else. Give me a like, give me a follow, subscription here on Instagram, here on YouTube, or on Instagram. Would appreciate both of those things. And that's it. Until next time.